towards me.
Not all innovation requires a high-tech approach.
Beautiful. Okay, turn around. Right there for a second.
In the basement of the hospital, Ingenuity is driving a unique program. It's called serial casting and is helping children with cerebral palsy improve the way they stand and walk.
Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies. 1, 2, 3, and we all fall down. Good job. Wow.
3-year-old Jacob is learning to stand for the first time in his life.
I think that he's probably excited about it, but nervous enough that it overrides right now, and I think it's also tiring. He hasn't used these muscles before. And to use them for a long time like this, again and again, is hard when you're just getting used to it. But he's doing very, very well.
The treatment involves a series of weekly plaster casts applied to the children's legs to lengthen their calf muscles. It was set up 10 years ago by orthotist Moira Tobin Wickes and physical therapist Mary Weck. It's the only program of its kind in America.
How do you feel? I guess pretty good. Well enough to play.
Yeah, they need to feel very comfortable. If the kids are crying, that's a big red flag for us. They're not either in the right position, too much pressure on the bone, or they're being stretched. So they have to be very comfortable.
It's a departure from the traditional method of lengthening muscles through surgery.
To think that maybe these kids were on their way to have surgical procedures, and now for right now I know they won't, and maybe if I can hold on to them, and maybe if we can keep them going with their braces and their walking and everything else is right in the world, maybe that they won't have to have surgery. And I think as a parent that would be a wonderful reward for me, and that's my goal with them.
Cerebral palsy is a chronic disorder caused by damage or faulty development in the part of the brain that controls movement. It affects more than 500,000 Americans.
Let's go back to the frog.
4-year-old Alex McQueen is typical of many children with the condition. His calf muscles have not grown long enough, and he is only able to walk on his toes. His mother, Donna, is concerned about the effect this has on his balance.
Is he there? You touch him? Okay.
The wind blows and it knocks him down. Literally, in the fall and spring when it's windy, he falls down. If another kid in his class brushes past him, he completely loses balance and falls down.
So we're putting lots of cotton over these bones. You feel all right?
Today, Alex is getting the first of his weekly plaster casts.
You pretty tired, buddy?
They're carefully molded to keep his calf muscles tense without applying too much pressure.
We do not stretch the muscle at all. We apply a slight amount of attention to the muscle, and in that way we can add fibers to that muscle to get the muscle to grow, and that provides us a means of strengthening the muscle. Because these muscles are not only very short, but they're very weak.
There we go. Okay, next I'm just going to ask you this, yeah.
As Alex's calf muscles begin to grow, his ankles will become more flexible.
I'm happy.
He will need new casts each week for at least the next 2 months.
You think you like them? It's a major commitment. And when I learned of the major commitment back in the spring, I went home and said, how am I going to do this? But you have to do it. Right? We got to get these leggies strong so you can jump and run, right? Why is one so wide? The rabbit.